Good morning, students. I welcome you for the biology class. In the previous video, I have discussed about the class Pisces as well as amphibians. Today, in this particular video, I'll be discussing about the class Reptilia, aves, and mammals. So, coming to the first one, the class Reptilia. So, these are creeping and burrowing terrestrial animals with scales on their body. They are cold blooded animals. They are found in most of the warmer regions of the world. So they are poikilothermous. Their skin is dry, rough, without any glands. And the body is divided into head, neck, trunk, and tail. Few of these they do shed the scales on their skins as a skin cast. The respiration takes place with the help of lungs. So they do have two pairs of pentadactyl limbs, so each bearing claws. Snake is an exception. The heart is three-chambered. However, crocodile they do have four-chambered heart. Except for snakes, all the reptiles they do have well developed ears. So they are ureotelic, uricotelic, and aminotelic. Fertilization is internal. They are oviparous, they do lay eggs, and eggs are very yolky. The study of reptiles is called as herpetology. Examples snakes, turtles, lizards, crocodiles, etc. Coming to the next class, aves. That's the study of birds. So, study of birds are known as ornithology. So, this is a study about only the birds, about the birds thing. So, they are warm-blooded animals with feathers, and the body is divided into head, neck, trunk, and tail divisions, and it is covered with a soft feathers called plumage. They do not have sweat glands. Oil glands are present at the base of the tail, so their preen glands are present. So they do have a fully ossified skeleton with the air cavities. Each jaw is covered with a keratinized sheath forming a beak. Teeth are absent, like doves, pigeons, ducks, flamingos, sparrows, etc. The limbs are paired, four limbs usually modified for their flying. Posterior pair, variously it's adapted for perching, walking, swimming. The foot width, they do have four toes. Epidermal covering of the feathers and leg scales. They are warm-blooded with an exoskeleton of feathers. The lightweight bones, they do have lightweight bones. Usually they are either hollow, they are spongy. They're unisexual. Fertilization is internal. So females, they do have only the left ovary. Parental care is very much well developed. Respiration is through by lungs, and the heart is four-chambered. And they are oviparous, so they do lay eggs. Coming to the next class, mammals. So mammals are the warm-blooded animals, so homeothermic, who gave birth to their younger ones. So it's a one of the unique thing. So they directly give birth to younger ones, so they are viviparous. So they are the most dominant form of animals which is found in almost all types of habitat. And they have mammary glands which helps them to produce milk to feed the younger ones. So parental care is also well developed. Their skin possesses oil glands and sweat glands. The fur of a hair throughout the body, which helps animals to adapt to the environment. And they do have heterodont. There are different types of teeth they do possess. The trunk is divided into thorax and abdomen, and they do respire through lungs, and they do have four-chambered heart, and the presence of single bone lower jaw. The most one of the advantage form is they do have diaphragms, and the fertilization is internal, and the mammals can also lay eggs, so and most of them are viviparous, so they directly give birth to the younger ones. So coming to the difference between the cold-blooded and warm-blooded. So cold-blooded, they cannot maintain a constant body temperature. They obtain heat from the environment surrounding. Their body temperature can vary according to the surrounding temperature. They regulate heat in their bodies by changing colors or by being in sunlight. So examples, so fishes, reptiles, insect and amphibians. Coming to warm-blooded, they can maintain a constant body temperature. They obtain heat from the food what they eat, and they maintain a temperature of around 35 to 40 degrees irrespective of the surrounding temperature. They regulate the body heat by metabolic processes and adaptive mechanisms such as hibernation and sweating. So example, mammals and birds. Thank you, students.